Greetings. Greetings to everybody that may come through and view this live. Um, I know it's really late, but I gotta get this world reading done because a lot of things are coming to light that are channeled. Um, so yeah. So if you come into this video, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you share so others can view. But most definitely, if you feel like participating, commenting, anything like that, any validations to what I might have channeled. And just so you guys know, I channeled these messages Monday night. So it's already coming to light. So I'm like, okay, Spirit, let me go ahead and go live and do this video, do this word reading. Greetings, Bree. Greetings to Rebel. Gratitude for tapping in. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get right into the messages. As you guys know, it's been a minute since I've done a world reading. Unfortunately, I don't even have all most of my world readings, and I had to take the rest down, or my channel was gonna be gone. So messages that I channeled in the past, and I'm so pissed about that because as things come to light, it's like I don't have evidence that I channeled it before it happened. So with some topics, I'm gonna be using code words. And with some topics, I may have to switch up my wording because YouTube is very sensitive to a lot of things that a lot of people, say on here. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the first thing that I channeled, and I probably may make a separate video just on this topic just to go more in depth. But Spirit was telling me that laws, bills, policies, it's going to be a lot that are going to be passed, going to be coming up, that are going to be new policies, bills, laws being added, things like that. Um, Something that I felt drawn to say in regards to that message that I channeled is know your rights. It's important for you to know your rights because I feel like they're definitely trying to start a race war. And as I say that, definitely know there's going to be a lot more situations, a lot of, situations, a lot of situations pushed by hate and racism. Like a lot of situations we're going to be seeing where, illegal stops or possibly Melanites getting hurt by police officers or um, certain groups that are hateful towards Melanites or a lot of racially pushed situations we're going to see. Um, and we already have been seeing a lot, but I definitely do feel like they're trying to provoke the Melanites in a way to where it'll get us in the mindset of how we were when George Floyd was killed. So definitely with that message being said, definitely know your rights. You don't have to answer any questions if the police don't have a reason to arrest you. You don't have to give consent for them to come into your home or to search your car if they don't have a warrant. Um, they have to have a reason to pull you over, to detain you, to do any of those things. Um, definitely know your rights. And it's a lot more that I could say in regards to, what our rights are and the things that we should know when we're in situations like this. But I think I'm gonna make a separate video soon so that I could go more in depth about that because I feel like it's important for all of us to know our rights because I've just as I've been seeing a lot of videos of traffic stops and things like that, I've just been seeing more and more like, damn, it's a lot of us that don't know our rights and that are just handing our rights over, just giving the police access to us that they really shouldn't have. Just because they have a badge and they got on a uniform, don't mean that we have to bow down to massa, okay? Um, but another thing, Spirit kept giving me this message. They kept saying infrastructure, infrastructure, but I kept hearing buildings as well. And with that, I feel like it's going to be a lot of infrastructures that we're going to be seeing, a lot of buildings that we're going to be seeing either weakening, collapse, change, or being rebuilt. Um, but for some reason, heavy on the weakening and the collapsing. I don't know why that's occurring, but yeah. Also, I don't know if a lot of people, um, yes, most definitely. And that's why I feel like it's so important for us to know our rights because they even try and target our babies and they make us live in fear. So, for us to have confidence when we're in those situations and just basically so we're able to handle those situations where we're not losing our life or either walking away hurt or, you know, having things brought against us or charges brought against us that we don't need or really is unnecessary. I feel like it's important for, all of us to know our rights and for me to break that down in the video. Um, Greetings, Carbon. Greetings. Um, but also, as I've been saying for the past 2 years, missing women and children. And I don't know if anybody has been realizing, unfortunately, well, fortunately, I'm not in the Chicago area no more, but I do feel that it's important for me to still, channel things that I see in regards to certain areas and things like that. But it's been a lot of young teenagers going missing in Chicago. And that's kind of where I first channeled this message from Spirit as I was just seeing so many articles and posts being put up about missing teenagers in Chicago. Um, I definitely do feel like there's going to be a lot of missing women and children coming up, but for some reason, Spirit kept taking me to the Detroit area. So I'm going to say that. Um, but most definitely watch out for your surroundings, have protection on you at all times. Um, and most definitely, instill into your children the do's and don'ts about speaking to strangers and doing this and doing that just so they're safe as well, whether they're around you or away from you. It's important that we teach our babies, the things that we have learned being on this journey and just seeing the real side of things. Um, but definitely be safe because sex trafficking is on the rise. But for some reason, I just feel like it's a big target on our children for sure. So definitely, keep your eyes open and stay cautious at all times. Um, Another message that I channeled currency. Spirit just kept repeating to me that the value of money would be going down or there would be a value change. So definitely look out for that as well. Um, in regards to missing women and children, um, Spirit kept, well, basically, I don't know if a lot of people watched the last world reading that I did before I took a break, but basically, I was speaking heavy on sex trafficking and things like that, and Spirit was giving me visions in regards to how things happen. Um, well, yeah. Okay. Let me go ahead. But Spirit kept bringing up important corporations like Walmart, like big stores like that. Like for some reason, I keep feeling like it's even like important historical buildings and things like that, like museums. Probably even like abandoned buildings, like abandoned schools and things like that. Like I feel like it's shit. It most definitely shit. It's a lot of shit underground that we don't know about, or within the fucking earth that we don't know about. But Spirit just kept showing me these big corporations and buildings and things like that. Shit, even churches. I feel like it's like underground like layers or like secret locations where certain missing women and children or people period are being taken or hidden. But also something that spirit wanted me to repeat. I don't know if a lot of people remember, but in my last world reading I talked about this, but I also posted a clip from the movie Taken, which I should know, copyright dove, but I just needed people to understand like the vision that I was seeing. But basically like the scene was like when the dad had made it wherever his daughter was being held, but it was an auction going on. Like they were auctioning off the girls that were in the sex trafficking ring. Um and basically like they bring the girls in like on the other side of this big glass door that's blocking off another room, and all the men are able to see like all the women that they bring in. And as they bring the women in, like of course like some of the women look tired or starving or battered in some type of way, or just not themselves, but it's because of the things that they've been through while being held by other people. But as his daughter is being brought into the room, you know, it's the spotlight being put on her, and it's somebody over the intercom like telling, okay, she's going for this price or da 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 da, you know, just talking about qualities of the girl. But that's exactly what the fuck I see is happening with women and children and people period that's going missing. But I feel like it's like secret locations or secret like layers where they holding these fucking auctions or events and shit like that. Um, but like the vision that spirit keeps showing me is very similar to what I described, but I just keep seeing like a big ass room just filled with different well known people, celebrities, even mutual people associated with those people. But I just keep seeing the big ass stage at front. But I keep seeing like the children, like some look like they're freshly taken from their homes or freshly, you know, snatched off the streets, but others they look very skinny, like to the point to where you could see their ribs or like um the bags around their eyes are sunken in and things like that. But it's because of, you know, what they've been through while being in the hands of other people. Um, but I feel like that's exactly what the fuck is going on in this dimension. They auctioning us off, whether it's for us as a whole and people want to do whatever the fuck they could do with us and hold us hostage and, you know, torture us, whatever the fuck sick people got in mind to do like that. But I feel like it's also like, you know, we're being auctioned off in other ways too, like parts. And I mean body parts or blood or acts of service from this person that you could buy at this auction. Like, I feel like it's a lot of fucked up shit that's being done behind a lot of closed doors that we don't know about. Like, this sex trafficking shit goes way deeper than what the fuck we think. And a lot of people think like, oh, it's serial killers or, you know, people off the street that's doing this shit, but it's a lot of people that's in big positions that are involved in sex trafficking rings that know about this shit. So want to make that known as well. But also, something else that spirit was showing me, like in regards to the secret locations, like not only do I think about that scene from Taken, but I think about Stranger Things as well. It was an episode, I forgot which season is what it was. I believe it was, I wonder if it was 5. It might have been 4. But um but there was an episode in either season 4 or 5, but it was like it was a scene where what is his name? What is his name? What is his name? Okay, the little boy Jonathan Byers, his mom, and Hop. They went to go and try to find the scientist that was making the big machine to kind of like break into the shadow realm that was like underneath the dimension that they were living in. So, as they were going to try and find this scientist so that they could stop him from building the machine so that they could get into the shadow realm or whatever the hell the other realm was, um, basically they followed like coordinates to a certain house that was out in an abandoned field. And when they got there, it looked like a regular, abandoned house. But then they got to one room, and Hop had kicked like the side of the bed in the room, and it sounded like it was like, it didn't sound like it was just like floor under the bed or anything like that. It sounded like it was like a tunnel going down to somewhere else. So after he kicked the bed, he realized that it could lift up. And when he lifted up the bed, it was stairs going down underground to another level. Like secret locations like that. Like discreet shit like that to where people wouldn't even think, oh, that's more than what we see on the outside. Um, but also something that Spirit wanted me to bring up, as I've been saying for I don't know how long, school system. School system is tainted as I don't know what. If you didn't take your babies out of school, unfortunately, you're gonna see what I've been talking about for this long. And also, other people that are gifted like me that do readings like this. Um, but definitely, at this point, the kids are out of school, going into the summertime. But I feel like in the midst of the summer, it's going to be a lot of policies and changes and things being brought up and tweaks being made to curriculum. So by the time it's time for the new school year to start, it's like I spirit just keeps saying blindsided, blindsided. Like I feel like a lot of people gonna think it's sweet while the summer is here, but once it's time for them kids to go back to school, like everything that I've been channeling is gonna start showing up. It's already been showing up, but it's gonna show up in a way to where motherfuckers gonna want to get their kids the fuck up out of school, and it's gonna be too late. So to everybody that's watching, to everybody that's gonna watch this, consider homeschooling your children because honestly, can't nobody take care of our kids better than we can. Um, I'm sorry, I'm trying not to stop while I'm channeling and reading the messages that I got, but definitely stand confident in whatever decisions that you want to make. Do not be fearful because honestly, I was fearful as well, and there was a lot of people that was making me feel bad and even making me question myself as a mother because of me wanting to homeschool my children. But I would be a whole fool to be out here giving y'all these messages and not send my babies to school. And honestly, you would be a whole fool to be hearing these messages for I don't know how long, and it's sitting on your heart, it's sitting on your intuition, and you don't act on it. So, definitely, if you are considering homeschooling your kids, look up the requirements that it is for your state or whatever it is like that. Usually, for requirements, you don't have to check in with anybody to homeschool your kids. If you want to take your kids out of school, you can do that. There are organizations and associations that help parents with, finding resources to homeschool their kids and things like that. If parents need to be represented or if they're getting backlash for homeschooling their kids, there are organizations and associations that will, you know, give you legal help to represent you in situations like that. Honestly, I know that a lot of resources like that existed, but it took me researching and looking into things myself to find that information. So definitely do not walk in fear with any decisions that you make. Be confident with the decision that you make, but do what you got to do for your babies. Do what you have to do and fuck anybody else's opinion, what anybody got to say. Do what you got to do. Um, you would feel that you felt her if you. I'm gonna be so honest with you. You would feel more like a failure if you allow her to go to school knowing the things that you've heard from governess or from spirit. And I'm telling you that from the heart. You will feel more like a fool doing that rather than standing firm in what you believe in. Um, but a lot of people, I need y'all to understand that like society has conditioned us to think that we got to do shit a certain way, especially in the Melanite community. How many melanin families do you see homeschooling their kids? Like literally, a lot of Melanites don't know that that's an option. So don't let nobody make you feel bad for doing what you got to do for your babies. Um, but also, there will be a lot of school board officials, leaders, and teachers that will be exposed. Um, and something that Spirit keeps saying is sexual activity. I feel like it's going to be a lot of them exposed for inappropriate sexual activity towards students or either outside of their jobs. Whatever it is going to be exposed. Um, but heavy on the school board officials. I don't know why I feel that heavy, but I feel like the main people that are over the school system are the most fucked up. I don't know why my phone is tripping like that. But please, most definitely be safe. Be safe. Have safe sex. But Spirit kept bringing up HIV and AIDS specifically. Um, definitely protect yourselves. Not just spiritually, but physically as well, in every way that you need to. But also, I feel drawn to say, like, spend time with yourself before you spend time with others and before you allow others into your physical vessel. Spend time with self, love on self. I don't know why I feel so drawn to say that, but yeah. Um, Outbreak. I don't know exactly what this outbreak will be, but I feel like it won't be COVID. And I feel like it's going to be another push for the jab. Um, Symptoms seem different from COVID. I kept hearing respiratory system, but for some reason I'm feeling the difference. Um, but they're definitely going to push the jab. They're definitely going to push a lot of changes in regards to whenever that outbreak happens. Also, a recall on cars and food, electrical issues. Basically, that's what I was feeling in regards to the car recall. Um, like basically, like what I kept picking up on when Spirit kept saying electrical issues. My mind went straight to thinking about like when there were problems with the Teslas and things like that. Like something like similar to that is what we're going to be seeing with the specific make a model of cars. Um, but we will see. But also, food recalls. I don't know why Spirit just said FDA to me, but hmm, I'm trying to let me see. Let me see. I'm trying to understand if it's gonna be something separate with the FDA or is that in association with what I just said. Um, Spirit just keeps saying announcement. Um, yeah, I don't know if that's in regards to food recalls and things like that, but we'll see. We'll see. Um, okay, something that I forgot to bring up with the race war that I talked about in the beginning of the reading. Again, they trying to provoke us, so period. That's why we're gonna see a lot of racial situations coming up and things like that as we have been seeing. But I don't feel like it's gonna stop there. I feel like they're trying to get to a point of provoking us, like to the point to where how all the Melanites were angry and upset about George Floyd. But know that those situations and those setups is strictly be to just harvest our energy. Um, but I feel like it's gonna be a young male involved in an incident. Um, oh goodness, I feel like it's. I feel like it's going. I don't know if it's gonna be on the magnitude of like how George Floyd's death affected everyone, the Melanin community, but I definitely do feel like, yeah, it's gonna make some people mad. It's gonna rub some people the wrong way, whatever that incident is gonna be. Um, Influencers, celebrities. I wrote outrage next to that, but speak out as well. I'm not sure exactly like I don't know why Spirit just said taxes, but it's something that there is something that's gonna change, like as far as like something that's gonna change that's gonna affect like influencers and celebrities and well known people. Um yeah, we'll see what that is when they start speaking out about it or when that comes out. Um but I just see like a lot of celebrities making like separate videos and things like that talking about the topic, but and it's like they kind of gonna be wanting sympathy from from those that aren't in the industry or a part of that group or whatever like that, but you don't get no sympathy from me. Okay. um Biden health. I don't know. Okay, so what I channeled in regards to Biden, I got health, bill, wife, and son. um I don't know why they pointing out Biden's health. I feel like something is going to happen, like a health scare or something like that, or something that's going to affect his health to where he will, I don't know, to where it'll be in the media and it might be like a hospital visit or something like that, or something that he may need to be admitted for. But I definitely don't feel like it'll be anything major, anything like that. But I do feel it is going to be something that's major enough to, like, reach media. Um, let me see. And for some reason, like as far as his wife, I don't know why I keep hearing that she's gonna get backlash or like um or criticism in regards to something. But I don't know, like I keep seeing her like a picture of her up at a podium, like with the headline of saying like, oh, Joe Biden's wife, da 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 da. Da. I don't know. I feel like she either gonna say something wrong, do something wrong, present herself something. Um, I don't know why Spirit had me write down his son as well, but did did one of Biden's son transition over? Does he have two sons? I'm not sure, but if somebody could clarify that for me. Um, Stephen Miller. Um, for some reason, I feel like it's gonna be a situation to where he's put in a bad light, or I also wrote down fail. Um, for some reason, I feel like he's gonna fuck up in some type of way to where the spotlight will be on him, but it won't be for a good reason. But definitely keep y'all eye on Stephen Miller. Um, this name was very random, but I heard it clear as day. Jerome Jackson. When I kind of googled who that was, because I when I first heard the name, I was like, huh, who is that? Um, and I kind of just typed the name in Google and see what I got. But the first thing that I saw that I felt drawn to is I don't know the name of the show, but it's some show to where like a towing company like show all their experiences like taking cars and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, I just since I heard his name, I'm like, okay, I'll make sure I say his spirit. So Jerome Jackson, but also I kept like feeling like drawn to say like issues with the heart. Like spirit kept bringing up heart. Um, okay. Gratitude, appreciate that. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly what sign I'm picking up on, but we'll see something in the media in regards to that. Um, okay, so it was like a good handful of celebrity names that was told to me. So first, let me get Suki Hana out the way because y'all, that's what really pushed me to go ahead and get on here and do this damn reading as soon as possible because I'm like, okay, so as I said, I channeled all of these messages Monday night. As you guys know, I write down. As you guys know, I write down everything I channel. So I channeled it all Monday night, and I made sure I wrote it down. But literally, things was coming to light. But the first thing that I seen was Sukihana, in the media, and her name is written at the bottom of this page. So once I seen that, I was like, okay, Spirit, let me hurry up, get up here, and do this reading before more things come to light. But as a lot of y'all might know, probably have seen it already on the Shade Room or whatever like that. If you haven't seen it, go to the Shade Room. But basically it was an incident where YK Osiris, he kissed Sukihana without consent and made her feel uncomfortable and all of that stuff. So basically, I guess that's what I was picking up on and why Spirit was mentioning her name to me. Um, but Drake was also being mentioned to me. Um, I don't know why Spirit is bringing up Tor, but also Spirit keeps giving me the feeling like either an incident is going to be put out in the media while he's on tour or right before he goes on tour. But I just keep hearing accusations. Um, yeah, she did look very uncomfortable. Shit, I would be too, cause why the fuck are you kissing me? And also like it was really weird for nobody else, even those males. I don't give a damn. Like that was weird for nobody else to say anything because I'm sure that even made the people around her feel uncomfortable. But um yeah, so that's what I channeled in regards to Drake. Elon Musk, I don't know why Twitter is I don't know why Twitter is coming to mind when I bring up Elon Musk. I know he's not even the CEO of Twitter no more, but I don't know. I have to say exactly what Spirit is saying to me. But also I feel like he's gonna make a big purchase or investment in something. Um, I keep hearing agriculture, so I'm gonna say that as well. Um, I don't even want to say his name, but Dirk. Um, I don't know if it's a tour or a concert that he's supposed to be having in August. But I don't know. Spirit keeps wanting me to bring that up, like along with me channeling his name, along with me hearing his name. So, definitely keep your eyes open. That's a little ways from now, but we'll see. Um, yeah, he thought it was funny because everybody else was sitting there laughing. Like, that's weird. But Spirit also mentioned Summer Walker. But literally, right before I got on here to do this reading, I seen that Summer Walker was in the media for some woman that had on Lil Meech's chain or whatever like that, and she posted DMs talking to the woman. So yeah, I gotta make a post tomorrow on my Instagram showing that I picked up on that as well, because Summer Walker is right here at the bottom of the page. Um, but that has already been brought to light, so I'm not even gonna speak on that. Spirit keep bringing up concerts, and it's summertime. It's getting nice. It's gonna be a lot of concerts, festivals, things like that. Um, Damn. Okay, I had her name written on the back of this page, but as I'm bringing up concerts, they bringing up Taylor Swift. I was channeling messages in regards to her too. There must be a situation that's gonna happen, um, involving the concert or her concert, something like that. But in regards to the concerts and festivals and certain events, be careful, protect your energy, speak protection over yourself at all times, because I feel like a lot of concerts are gonna be, had and set up just for energy harvesting. Period. That's all. That's how I see, concerts are for, to harvest energy. Um, Greetings, Charming. Greetings, everyone. But let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, I was also channeling Blueface and Krishan. I feel like it's gonna be a lot more drama and chaos behind that situation, for sure, for sure. And I don't know why they keep referencing his baby mother as well in regards to that, but ooh, we will see. I just wish she would protect her energy and just, get the fuck on, because I really do feel like if Blueface had to sacrifice somebody to save himself, he would. I'm just saying. Um. Okay, I already spoke on T Swift. For some reason, Chris Rock was being mentioned to me. Um. I'm hearing honored. I don't know if he's gonna be honored in some type of way or something. Um. Hmm. But also, I don't know. But also, I feel like it's gonna be a situation to where, I don't know why I keep seeing like him in the interview. I keep seeing like Spirit keeps showing me like as if I'm watching like on TV or like on YouTube or something, like him in an interview talking to somebody. Um, but I keep hearing backlash as well. So look, Chris might fuck around and talk about Will Smith's wife again. I don't know, but but we will see. Also Chris Brown. Um, I'm hearing allegations for him as well. So, oh we, I don't know if somebody gonna put some accusations or allegations on Chris, but remember I'm saying that. Um, I also was channeling messages in regards to Kanye. He's been so quiet, y'all. So quiet. Why do y'all think that is? Oh, gratitude. You got me blushing. Um, gratitude, gratitude. It's a little late. These booty call hours. I'm a lady. You gotta, Mm-mm, mm-mm. Um, but Kanye, I ain't gonna lie. Like, that wife of his that he got now, like, I don't know why every time I see pictures of her or just anything, like I just get AI robot vibes from her. Um, stop it, Charlie. Stop it. But I couldn't help but pick up on handler vibes from her. I'm not gonna lie. Um, but I'm not gonna lie. Like I feel like something has been done to Kanye, or he's been threatened in some type of way for him to, be back quiet like this, or to, go back in the cut like that. Because he was speaking out. He was spilling tea, all of that. So like, why did it stop abruptly all of a sudden after he was threatened to be hushed? Um, because that threat turned into a promise. I don't know. That's just how I feel. I don't know why I was picking up on Chris Jenner energy as well, but hmm, hmm. After I just brought up her name, Spirit brought up Kim. So I don't know if that situation is gonna be a situation involving Chris and Kim, but we shall see. We shall see. Um, I wrote down produce, and I feel like this kind of go along with the recall message that I wrote down for cars and food. But for some reason, like I feel like it's gonna be like a big problem with produce or agriculture or something like that. Like, um, I don't know. Like I just like Spirit just keeps showing me like inside the stores, like the whole produce session. But I just every time they show me that vision, like I just keep hearing tainted, tainted. And honestly, we know that they be fucking with our food, but it's something that's gonna be announced or something that's gonna happen with produce. Something. Um, my Instagram, sir. This is for everyone on here, okay? If you want to follow me on Instagram, because I post a lot more content and things like that on there, and plus for you guys to book, you gotta follow me on Instagram. You gotta follow me on Facebook as well. But it's tap in underscore with Tiff. um, if you forget it after I say it, just click in my description. My social media accounts are there. Um, okay, so let me see. Also, I was picking up a shortage on like a certain product. But I feel like it's like a necessity type product. Like, um, let me think, like something I could use as an example. Um, like, shit. Bro, I gotta say it because Spirit keep repeating it to me, but like contraception type products and things like that. Condoms, birth control. I don't know why keep picking up on things like that, but I don't know if the shortage gonna be relating to that or another product in that realm or department, but we shall see. We shall see. Um, I keep seeing the incident happen at an airline or airport. I was hearing bomb threat. I was seeing like a vision of like smoke filling the area or something like that, but I kept seeing like people like just scattering and running for cover. Um, I don't know if this situation will be happening soon, but most definitely, if you plan on taking a trip or anything like that, do not have fear in your heart. But as I said several times in this live, speak protection over yourself at all times. And definitely listen to your intuition, listen to that gut feeling because spirit will let you know when something finna go down or when you need to protect yourself in some type of way. Um, oh, one more message I forgot. I was writing all over these pages, so let me see what I forgot because I was writing things off to the side. Okay, I was picking up on a shooting, but I kept hearing Texas. Um, but of course, I feel like this might be like a situation to where like it's somebody who goes in an establishment and or a school and opens fire and things like that. That's the type of situation I'm picking up on, like a mass shooting type situation, or like just a very chaotic situation. Um, what else? I don't know. I don't know why Spirit mentioned LSU to me. But but along with me just saying incident, they kind of just repeated that for LSU as well. Um, yeah, I'm not sure exactly what that is or what it's gonna be, but please keep y'all eyes open for all of these messages that I channeled. And most definitely, like, if you see anything being validated or anything like that, don't hesitate to send it in my messages on one of my social media accounts. Or, feel free to comment on this video, share it, most definitely. But, most definitely to everyone watching, like, I feel like it ain't no veil at this point. So I feel like a lot of shit is going to be happening. A lot of shit is going to be coming to light that was channeled by me or, um, other people that are gifted and do this type of work like I do. Like, a lot of people that was coming at us, conspiracy theorists and shit like that, they gonna be quiet over the next few months. They gonna be getting real quiet, okay? So definitely, protect your energy, continue elevating. And definitely, if you're curious about spirituality, if you're curious about this walk, if you're curious about connecting with spirit, the main way that you're gonna shift your perspective, open up your heart, open up your mind is just by, going and looking for information, actually researching, actually, taking your mind out of the box, taking yourself out of the things that we've been conditioned to think and we've been conditioned to, just move throughout our life. As we're, adults, it's time for us to start thinking for ourselves. It's time for us to, stop going along with the sheep that's out here. So most definitely, if you feel like you see things deeper from how other people see it, don't think you crazy. Don't think that it's something wrong with you. No, you just have a shit. You got a purpose, and honestly, you're not a sheep like a lot of people out here. But also, you have a connection with spirit that you need to deepen, that you need to look deeper into. But also, shoot, you might have gifts that are activated that you need to go deeper within and strengthen more as well. But yeah, everyone have a great night. Thank y'all for tuning in. Have a great night. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for listening. Um, I plan on doing an interview with Quentin Tarver very soon. That's gonna be my next video. I think I'm gonna either do it tomorrow night or Saturday night. So definitely stay tuned for that because he's definitely gonna be dropping a lot of tea. He's been talking to me ever since I've been picking up on his energy, and I'm excited to connect with him. But also after that, I will be doing my interview with Shirley Temple and John Lennon. So it's a lot that's coming, and I got a lot of knowledge that I want to put up, a lot more teachings. And as y'all can see, I'm trying to like switch it up and bring a different style to my channel, some fresh energy. So I'm gonna be changing up, how I present my videos and, try to make it more entertaining to absorb this knowledge. Make this journey like, just more fun for us because we already going through enough in this dimension. So, you know, I want everybody to know that my channel is a safe space. You want to come and get some knowledge, come here. You want to get some insight, come here. You want to chop it up and talk, I'm going to be going live more too. We going to chop it up and talk. But gratitude to everybody. Love you all to life. Have a great night.